Hey, what's up, guys? Parker here, and today we're going to be reviewing Captain America Civil War. This was suggested, so that's why I'm doing it. I don't usually do single movie reviews, but I did a review for Iron Man 1, and then this is my second review for a single movie. So if you want me to review a movie or a trilogy of any kind, just let me know and I'll do it. Alright, let's get started. One sec. Never mind. Anyway, Captain America Civil War. This movie is really good, even though I wouldn't consider this a Captain America movie. I'd consider it more of an Avengers movie. I mean, it has that, it's 50-50. It's 50% Captain America, 50% Avengers. Like, honestly, that's how it is. 50% Captain America, and then it's also 50% Avengers, so... Besides that point, it's still a really good movie, and I actually just watched this the other day, like 2-3 days ago, so it's gonna be easy to review this. Let's talk about the good things about it, because there's a lot of good things. What I like, so the same people that directed Captain America Civil War also directed Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, as well as Captain America the Winter Soldier. And all of those movies are really good, Winter Soldier, Infinity War, and Endgame. So the directors have not made a single bad movie. And they said when they were talking about making the third Captain America, they said because they knew ahead of time that the Avengers would be facing Thanos in a movie that they would be directing, so they thought it'd be better to have them at their lowest point, like away from each other, when facing Thanos. And I actually really like that idea, that they're at their lowest point when their biggest threat comes, so it's pretty cool. Good things about this movie, I like the fight sequences. They're pretty well executed, and it's really good. And another thing I like about this movie, like I said, it sets up, there's not really, I mean, the post-credit scene kind of sets up Black Panther just a little bit. I mean, this movie sets up the Black Panther movie, and this movie also sets up the solo Spider-Man movie, because Spider-Man and Black Panther both make their debuts, and this movie, and yeah, so it sets up those two movies. And another thing I like about this movie is I like the way they ended it, I guess. I mean, the ending was pretty good and funny. Is this Tony Stank? Yes, this is Tony Stank, if you remember that ending. And yeah, the fight sequences are good, and the story's pretty well good. My only complaint is the villain. I feel like they could have done more with the villain, and that the villain was... the villain wasn't very good. Zemo, he wasn't a very good villain, and I feel like they wasted an opportunity. Although, they're not done with Zemo, because I've heard Marvel still has plans for him, so at least they're not wasting him. Anyway, you know, in the end, you find out that Bucky killed Tony's parents, and you're just like, whoa. I mean, we already knew they died in a car crash, but we didn't know that Bucky killed them, so, you know, it's a shocker. And, yeah, this movie is really good for the most part. There's not a whole lot bad about this movie. Like Iron Man, there's not a whole lot bad about this movie. The villain's the only really thing I thought was bad, because I felt like he could have been a little bit better. Yeah, but this is a good movie for the most part. Really good. I like it. And I really want to read the comic version to this, because the comic version is a lot different. They were actually going to make a Civil War type movie a few years ago. It wasn't going to be in the MCU, like, they were gonna make a Fantastic Four. They were gonna make a Civil War movie where it was Fantastic Four versus X-Men. Like, the Fantastic Four did something that caused them to come up with the Accords, and it sounded kind of weird because they said at the end, Mr. Fantastic ended up stretching and ripping Wolverine's arms off, which sounds weird. It sounds weird, but I'd actually like to see a fight between the Fantastic Four and X-Men. And they said that at the end, it was going to tease a Skrull invasion. Although apparently in the MCU, Skrulls aren't bad guys, they're good guys, which I thought was kind of dumb, because they could have done the Secret Invasion storyline, if you guys know what that is. But yeah, Civil War is a good movie. I like it, and yeah, there's not much else to be said about this. This isn't really an in-depth review. It's just a simple, straight-to-the-point review. And yeah, it's really good, and I like it, and it's definitely one of the best Marvel movies, probably in the top 10. Okay, thanks for watching. If you want me to review a certain movie or review a movie franchise, like, I can do a review of a movie franchise instead of ranking them worst to best if that's what you like to see. Or I could just, like, I can do anything. You can tell me to do something, just, you can give me a video idea that involves video games, movies, whatever. Because starting from now, I've decided that this channel is going to be movie-based and video game-based. No more skits. I'll probably either private them or delete them because I don't like them. But and plus, those were just experiments to see if anyone would like them. I just wanted to say that because I've made it official now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you want to see a certain video, let me know, and I'll see you later.